Hello, folks. This is Lyman from the CFC Civignatics Forum, and I am going to do a Let's Play of Monarch Student 35 from the Strategy and Tips Forum. The series is run by Big Time, and this is possibly my first Let's Play. I've actually attempted some others, but I've had trouble with the video and the timing of things. So I'm still getting that type of stuff worked out. I'm kind of new to this, but anyway, today we're going to be playing Mehmed the Second, who is honestly one of the really top leaders in the game. He's well balanced. He has excellent traits and a good UB UU combination. He's expansive and organized. Expansive is personally one of my favorite traits. I just really like having this trait. It gives you a bonus on really two of the most important things in the game: the worker unit and the granary. And you can't beat that. Plus the health that you get is very synergistic with the what is one of the best UBs in the game in the Haman or Hammam. Uh, which also has, it's a health building that also provides additional happiness. Mehmed has the ability to grow some of the largest early cities, and you'll often see that with the AI as well when you're playing against him. You'll have very large cities, which also works well combined with the fact that he has one of the top AI unit provs, which means he's going to build a lot of units, and he'll have large cities to do so. His UU is a Janissary, which I think is more of a middle of the road. Definitely a good UU, unique unit, but the musket itself is just not really a good era for warfare. But it does have very good bonuses on units within its time frame. So it's not bad if you can actually get to gunpowder in a reasonable amount of time. So we'll go ahead and fire up the game. I'm running the Bat mod 3.0, which is an excellent mod, by the way, if you have not used it. It's basically Bug and Bull with better graphics. Definitely worth trying out. So I will play a scenario, select Mehmed. We'll play this on Immortal. Load this up. And I'm also going to show you something here that is often a question asked on the forum for some of these series games that provide world builder saves, is when you're playing higher levels, how do you add archery and hunting? Archery on levels like Monarch and Emperor. At Immortal, you need to add archery and hunting. And I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a demonstration of that, hopefully here, that may help others later if they're running games on Immortal. So basically what you do is, first of all, with your field of view, center on your folks here and bring that all the way down to 0. What this does is when you go into World Builder, it won't reveal the map for you, which you don't want to happen. Second, go to your main menu, select Enter World Builder. Now, before I do this, one thing what I do here is I basically use my hand to screen. One thing you can do is screen the map, the mini map down here below, but it's pretty easy to avert your eyes from this. But what I'll do is I'll go in here. There's nothing really initially that's other than the mini map that's really going to reveal anything for you. But this is the key thing right here. This is your list. Here you see Monarch Student Mehmed. This is your player. If I do the drop down, you'll see a list of the other AIs and the barbarians. Now what I do, and you can play along with me now looking at your screen, since you're basically looking at the same thing as I am, is what I do in order, because I don't want to spoil what the other AIs are. So what I do is I put my hand flat against the screen up here in the upper right, make sure I have my cursor over the drop down, and so right now I have my hand over the list. So when I drop it down, I don't see anything. The barbarian player is always at the bottom of the list, so I can just creep my hand up slightly until I see barbarian as I lower the cursor down until I see that it's hovered over barbarian and click that. Now I can remove my hand, nothing is spoiled, and I see barbarian here as the player. This allows you to add stuff for that particular selected player, including units, buildings, cities, and whatnot, and technologies. So I'm going to go down here, scroll down to the bottom, and I'll find hunting and archery. And now it's added to the barbarians. It's simple as that. I go back, exit world builder. I'll wait a couple of seconds just because the screen's re-rendering and the fog is getting back into place, and then I'll raise the slider back up to around the normal position that I run the game at for the field of view. So now the game itself is set up truly for the immortal gameplay, and now I can move on and play the game. Now looking at the start here, I've got a warrior down here, so I need to figure out where to move him first. I see a couple of corn resources. They're not wet, but still that's pretty good amount of food. I don't see anything else in the immediate BFC. I am located on a riverside tile, which is more of a marginal tile. Certainly right now I think settling in place is more than reasonable. And it also looks like we're at toward the southern part of the map because we're seeing tundra tiles. Is that an ice tile? Yeah, we're probably pretty far down south. Now the question is, will the warrior here reveal anything worthwhile that'll help me change my mind? I can tell from a little bit of map reading here that we've got forests here, so probably not any resources, although there might be something like deer, although probably not next to a corn tile. And let's see, down here we've got deer here. It's actually unforested deer, which is pretty rare from my experience, so not worth moving. And this is forest here, so really the warrior's not going to do too much for me, so I'll just move him. This is not appealing down here, so I'll just move him up here to see if I see anything. There is a plains cow tile, which is not bad, not great, but not bad. It does make this moving here a little more interesting. But then again, I move from the river, getting that fresh water health bonus. But then health is not going to be a real big issue for me. Also, conceivably over here, we might have some seafood, which would potentially make a second city reasonable over here. So, I don't know. Starting on the plains hill does give you the hammer bonus, yet you're also taking out that hill, and you do have some marginal tiles down here. I think I'm just going to go settle in place. I don't think it's worth moving. So let's go ahead and do that. Nothing really going to build a worker first. We are expansive, so we do get faster workers. Once I pop my borders, I will work this plains hill, which will get that worker out even faster. The city will probably automatically move the citizen there anyway. Other than that, nothing really exciting in the BFC. We've got 3 hills here. That looks like that's about it. We have wine, which is not really exciting, but oh well. So I guess the question is, what do we tech? We start with we certainly start with agriculture. Look up the Ottomans real quick, and the wheel. So not too bad a starting techs. Looks like mining is probably the best start here. Definitely we can get up some mines. Probably go bronze working too because we have a lot of forests. So let's hit end turn and we'll move forward here. My videos are going to be fairly short, within 15 minutes right now, because I don't have the ability to record longer turn sets or longer videos at this point, and so I need to get to about 900 seconds. So not much time here, but hopefully we can at least get up to a start. Well, we have seafood over here, possibly settle on this tile, but not ideal. Alright, let's just keep playing around and get off to a decent start here. Just realize I'm not getting any sound in the game. Hopefully this is recording. Okay, so my border just popped. So now, since I'm expansive, it'll move to the highest output tile, which is this three hammer plains forest tile, plains hill tile. So now the worker will come in 8 turns, which is good. Now here's some good land up here, potentially. Got us some elephants. Definitely want to settle up here fairly quickly. More elephants. Okay, I think I'm going to go bronze working, definitely. We can chop out some stuff, some more workers and settlers. And I'll keep scouting around in a circle around the capital looking for good settling spots. Surprised I haven't seen any animals yet. Nor have I met any AIs. Oh, there we go. Booty, nice. Check my time real quick. Let's go down here and then we'll move back. Alright. Start to get some food and we'll build a couple of warriors to get some defenses and spawn busting. Gandhi. He's always well loved by the AIs. Wow, no animals still. Let's get a bigger view of the map here. Well, got some places up here. I'll probably dot map offline, just not to waste time on it. Looks like we can, not sure where the AIs have come from, but looks like we can settle in this general area, probably block off some land in some direction there. So that's not bad. Okay, we got one farm up. Okay. Where do I want to go with this guy? I think I'll bring him back up in this direction. Maybe start him on a little fog vesting because I'm going to want to settle up here, probably this city first. Might want to go pottery next, unless I need a strategic resource. Okay. No, there's an animal. Wow. I think I'll build a mine here first. We're going to be able to chop real soon. Okay. Start the mine here. We'll finish bronze working and then I'll cut off this segment. All right. So we've got copper here. This looks like a really good place to settle right there. But I'll map this up later. So let's see. I really need to close off it. I'll see y'all in the next segment.